QueenCityPodcastNetwork.com.
My apologies, y'all. I had to take a quick woosah moment. I just had to make sure before I, do what I need to do. I gotta chill. Okay. Everybody talking about Rapod. Let's go, Rapod. I see y'all. Shout out to Conseco. I just had to take a quick second to myself before I really pod on the folk. Shout out to Cam. All right. Okay. Let's get into this. First home game of the season. And when I got the shades on, my man, when I got the shades on, bro, you know what's about to go down, okay? All right. So let me just go. Let me just take a step back. Let me just pause before I really go too crazy. There's a lot of things that you are going to hear on this podcast that nobody else can really talk about unless you're there at the stadium. Okay, this is why you tune into PNP, because you could talk about what you saw on the field and your feelings about how things are going. But I'm at the stadium and I got the pulse. I got the pulse, yo. I'm outside, bro. I'm here. Okay, I'm in the building. That's what differentiates your boy. I'm here. Okay, I ain't the best X's and O's guy in the world. I'll be the first to tell you. Hell, even the X's and O's guys can't even tell you what the fuck is going on with the Panthers right now. You know what I mean? It's ugly out this month. Dave will be here in just a second. Dave will be here in a little bit. You know what I mean? So I was the folks that are there in the building. It's a little bit different. Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay, um, but I just want to let me. First of all, let me just talk about my expectations going into the game. My expectations were, and shout out to Chris from Charlotte Vibe, because I do the pregame show with him. I've been doing it for the past 3 years, and it's a great production. He's elevating his game from a production standpoint, very professional. He probably picked the most unprofessional dude to be on the pod, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean that he reached out to your boy and wants to have your boy continuously pull up to his pregame show. But my expectations going to the game were that, hey, look, man, I just want to be competitive. And look, win or loss, bro, I'm cool with losing. This is the thing about Shot. Shot is okay with losing, bro. But it's how you lose. It's important. You know what I mean? Again, Canales can talk about, oh, it ain't high, you know what I mean? L is a L, whatever. Hey, that's cap. That's cap. We are getting blown out. And I gotta be honest with you. I just for the first time got a chance to take a look at the box score. Bro, me first. All right, let me take a quick step back. Let me take another quick step back, because I gotta send a shout out to my guy Jerry Russell, who was the winner of the MVP giveaway. And I gotta be honest with you, Jerry is the reason why I stayed. Jerry is the reason why I stayed at the game. I stayed the whole game. I watched the whole game. Okay, Jerry is the reason why I stayed. My man flew in from Iowa. Okay, he had a Josie Jewel custom made, real from the Panther store jersey, not one of them Fugazi joints. He had a real Josie Jewel jersey, because Josie Jewel went to Iowa. He's a Hawkeye. My guy Jerry, go Hawks. First of all, shout out to my man Jerry Russell, who was the MVP winner. That's why I do this, bro. This is the reason why I continuously pod and I do the giveaways. He is the reason, bro. My man flew in from Iowa to attend the game. He flew in. I don't know when he flew in, but he went to Thomas Davis's bar. He got a chance to meet Jonathan Stewart today. That's the reason why I do this shit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Panthers, cool. I love the Panthers, but that's the reason why I do this. That's the reason why I do the MVP giveaways, is so people like him can you know what I mean, experience this joint. That's why I do this. Okay, so shout out to my man Jerry, my man Jerry, because that's the reason why I do this. Salute to Jerry. All right. Okay. outside of that, bro, the Panthers are trash. Bro, the Panthers are complete garbage. Bro, y'all told me it couldn't get worse. That's what y'all said. Y'all said it couldn't get worse. Bro, we are worse than we were last year. Period. We have taken a step instead of look, I think the Panthers took my step back shirt too literal and they decided to take a step back because that's what's happened. The Panthers have taken a step, not Tepper. The Panthers have taken a step back. Bro, the lady that sits in front of me, shout out to her, man. She's a PSL owner. She watches the pod. She says she is a Cleveland Browns fan. She said, we are worse than the Cleveland Browns, bro. The 0-16 Cleveland, this is the worst brand of football that we have. We are awful. Yes. Shout out to Country, I don't know how to say Country Keys. My bad. I had to break it down. Country Keys. Fans wearing brown paper bags? Absolutely they were. 1,000%. We had 2 fans pull up to the pregame with myself and Chris with brown paper bags on. That's probably the second time I seen it. Bro, we're bad. It's bad, bro. Let me just give y'all the insight, the stadium vibes. Before I break down the game, the stadium vibe is bad. Bro, the Boo Birds were out heavy. And I don't know if y'all can hear it on the broadcast. I don't know if what the vibe. Y'all let me know. If you were watching the game, can y'all hear the boos? Can y'all hear the boos? Because the Boo Birds was out. The Boo Birds, the offense was awful. Bro, I heard in a section over from me, it was a couple, we want Dalton chants. And I'm not, bro, I'm keeping it a buck. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was we want Dalton. We want Dalton. Bro, the boos at halftime was super loud. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But when them boys went into the tunnel at halftime, the boos was ridiculous. Bro, I don't know if, bro, Tep, listen, bro. Tep, I'm trying, bro. Let me get to these super chats. It's a lot of super chats. Let me read these and then I'll reconvene. 2025 draft. If he keeps balling, Cam Ward from the U. Shout out to Markeith. Creeper says we might need to march on Mint early this year, shot. We got to get Tepper's ass out of here or pulling him out the stadium. Or pull him out the stadium, excuse me. Creeper said he oh my bad. Big D says no Kool-Aid sipping. I feel you, bro. The Kool-Aid spoiled. Big shout out to Big D who was on the pod. Started like we ended. Tempo to implement the run. Not good. Not good. Bryce looked like he was about to start crying again. Shout out to Christian. Appreciate these super chats. Knucklehead K. Shot, was I tripping or on the NIT that Bryce had, he forced the throw when he had an open man to his left on a hitch route or curl route. Knucklehead K, I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck, Knucklehead, and you the homie, so salute. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I ain't even see the interception. I was at the bar. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was at the bar at halftime. Shout to Sheba. If you know, you know. Shout to Sheba. If you know, you know. But I was at the bar, so I can't even speak on an interception because I was at the bar after halftime. And when I got back to my seat quickly after halftime, the daggone Chargers had the ball again. So I don't even know. To be honest with you. Clint said, "Shy, we thought we saw you on fan cam. We suck, man." And I was sitting around 20 Chargers fans. Terrible game, and the fans were chanting Andy Dalton. Yes, they were. Clint, I was on the cam. Cause shout out to Jerry. I told Jerry to stand up because he had a Josie Jewel on. I said, stand up, Jerry. And Jerry stood up and he got on the fan cam and he chugged the beer. So you probably did see me because my man Jerry chugged the beer. He got on fan cam. Jerry had the effing time of his life. And I'm glad I was able to help attribute to that, man. Shout out to my man Jerry, bro. Christian says, looks like the worst team in Panthers history, maybe the worst team in NFL history. It's so pitiful. Bryce looking like he might cry. Canals look lost. I agree with you. It's ugly. It is ugly. Ryan Clark said the Panthers may be the worst team in NFL ever assembled in history. I agree. It's bad. It is bad, bro. It's bad. It's bad, bro. Bryce Young is the DJU of NFL. Bro, it's bad. It's bad. Florida State bad. The Panthers bad. It's all bad. Everything I'm a fan. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, y'all. Everything I'm a fan of is trash. It's bad, bro. Bro, it's awful. It is effing awful. Anybody you name in that rookie class is better than Bryce right now. My man Big D said we need a Panthers Anonymous group. Yeah, every time I go live, it's a therapy session. It's a therapy session. Bro, let me tell y'all something. During the game, obviously, I'm not looking at box scores. I'm watching the game. I'm locked in. The guy above me says, and this is right after halftime. Like we in the third quarter. Bro, literally in the third quarter. My guy says, hey, Bryce Young only got 27 yards passing? I said, what? 27? 20. I said 20. Bro, 27? I said, bro, you lying. 27 yards passing? 27. Not did I hear it? 67? My man said 27. And then right before I hit live, I checked the daggone box score. My man Bryce Young had 84 yards passing and an interception. We had 90 yards rushing. Shout out to Chuba. He did have 6.4 yards on average. 10 carries for 64 yards. Sanders had 7 for 20. Tommy Trimble led us in receiving. And he had an awful drop too. This is the worst brand of Panther football I've ever seen in my life. And I want to do a march on mint so bad. I want to. But I can't because I got to practice what I preach. I got to be a little patient. Listen, with Canales, I don't know that he is or he is not the guy. I don't know. I've seen him do work with Geno. I've seen him do work with Baker. But Baker's still cooking without him. So is it us? Are we the common denominator? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Everybody that leaves this Panther organization ends up striving. My man Sam Darnold is cooking right now. Everybody that leaves this organization wins. Meanwhile, the dudes wearing the Black Panther and scream "Keep Pounding" are complete trash. Bro, I don't got the answers. Bro, I don't. Third downs was horrendous. Let me look at the team stats because, boy, I'm about to have a. Bro. Bro, we were 1 for 12 on third down. 1 for 12? That's awful. 1 for 12. 4 first downs. And shout out to my man Jerry, because hey, look, we in the this ain't funny, but it's funny. Shout out to my man Jerry, because Jerry was like, we got a first down, right? And you know, if you know, you know, you've been to a game, and that's another Panthers first down. The grower shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Jerry didn't hear that until like the third quarter. He said, "Oh, is that the grower? Is that the growl?" I said, "Yeah, Jerry. Anytime we get a first down, that's what happens." He's like, "Oh, that's the first time I heard it." We in the third quarter, bro. We in the third quarter. That's the first time he heard it. I said, "I'm like, bro. I'm like, what is happening?" We had 9 penalties for 90 yards. We are awful. We are awful, bro. And I gotta be honest with you, bro. Listen, I'm talking to PSL owners, everybody in my section. This is a message to Tepper. Message to Tepper. If the Panthers personnel are watching this pod, because I know y'all be watching me. I know. I know y'all do. And put this on a daggone uh Panthers Confidential. Put this on there. The word on the street ain't no PSL owners renewing. We not renewing, bro. We done. We done, bro. We done. Put this on a blueprint episode. We done, bro. And I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you right now. You got until about week 10 or 12 to show something. If we not showing no progression, bro, we marching. I'm telling y'all, it's coming. Pause. It's bro, I am sick and tired of this nonsense. This is the worst. Bro, I can't go. Bro, I met Jonathan Stewart. Me and Jonathan Stewart chopped it up for a brief second. Salute to Jonathan Stewart. He said I'd be spitting facts on the pod. I said, Jonathan Stewart, I don't know that I'd be spitting facts. I just be spitting. I just be talking sometimes. Yeah, whether it's facts or not, I don't be knowing. I'm no expert. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, bro. This is awful. We don't look like a competitive, bro. We don't even look competitive. Salute to the Chargers. What the Chargers did wasn't no let me hold on, two shout outs real quick. Shout out to the Saints, first of all. Saints look legit. Okay. So salute to the Saints. They look legit for real. If I picked them at the bottom, they shouldn't be at the bottom. They look like they are the best team in the NFC South. Salute to the Saints. But what the Chargers did today, bro, that's not NFL like elite caliber football. We want to be what the Chargers are. Run first, dominate at the line of scrimmage, play good defense. Hardball. You had him walk through that door and you let him go. Herbert was throwing, bro. Herbert didn't do nothing crazy. Shout to my guy Rob Brown, who in this. He probably want to salute to Rob, my guy, man. Salute to the Saints. Y'all are legit, the real deal. Y'all hung up 40 again. The real deal. Salute. We are not good. Bro, the Chargers didn't do nothing elite. Run the football. Run the football. Take the ball out of Bryce's hands and run the dang ball. Bro, Bryce had some passes he should have completed. He didn't. Receivers had passes they should have caught. They didn't. Defense looked, they fought. At least they caused a turnover. We got robbed a couple times from the refs. But even if they gave us those calls, we still would have lost. So all I wanted to see was a competitive team, bro. We not on third down. You cannot convert a third down if you throw it for 1 yard and it's 3rd and 9. Throw to the sticks. We should be the Chargers. If you want to look at a team that we should mimic, it's the team we just played. These dudes ran the. Let me go back to the daggone box score. These dudes ran the ball 44 freaking times. In the pregame show, I said we should run the ball 30 times. They ran the ball 44 times and threw it 20. Meanwhile, we run the ball 18 times. You're not going to win any football games putting the ball in the hands of Bryce Young. It's obvious. Bro, it don't matter. I see folks that saying you want to see Andy Dalton. What's the point? What's the point of putting Andy Dalton in it? And Andy Dalton cheers was ringing out. They was ringing out. They was ringing out at the bank. I'm gonna be completely honest. The Andy Dalton chance was ringing out. But what's the point of putting him in? To be mid? To win maybe 2-3 games? Like it's gonna be the same result. Andy Dalton ain't changing much, bro. What y'all want to become a playoff? Andy Dalton put in is not going to turn us into a playoff team. For what do you want to see Andy Dalton for? For what? And for us to win 6-7 games, Andy Dalton is not going to turn us into a playoff team. So why? Why do you want to see Andy Dalton? We want to see competent football. Andy Dalton ain't changing that. Andy Dalton is not going to change that, bro. It's not. Andy Dalton will restore the locker room. No, he won't. No, unfortunately, he won't. That's the hope, but it ain't happening. It's not happening. Just to be functional, it's not happening. Respectable, it's not happening. Everything you saying, it ain't happening. What you think they should do? I think they should play Bryce Young. This is what you really want is you don't want to. Let me explain to y'all why y'all don't want to see Andy Dalton. This is why you don't want to see Andy Dalton or anybody else playing the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. Let me break this down to you. You want to see Bryce Young playing every effing snap because you're going to know at the end of the season whether you're going to keep him or dump him. If you bench him, you just extending his daggone career as a Carolina Panther. You want to see Bryce Young play every snap so we can make a decision on whether to pick a quarterback next year in the top 10 or not. That's why you want to see Bryce Young play every freaking snap. If you want a Shador, a Ewers, anybody else, all these quarterbacks is a little low-key mid. But if you want anybody else walking through that door, you want to see Bryce Young play every snap. That's just the truth. If you want to move on, if you don't want Bryce Young here, you want to see him play every snap. Because they're not going to bench him. And you know what they're going to continue to do? They're going to say, all right, we're going to work on him for a couple of weeks, and then we're going to throw him in there and then hope it turns around. It's painful, but sometimes you got to go through a lot of pain to get to the pleasure. Wins say more to the league. Okay, but what? Okay, so let's play this out. Let's play the game since y'all want to. Andy Dalton starts. Okay, Andy Dalton gets us 6 wins. Then what? Andy Dalton's on a contract year. 6, 7 wins he gets us hypothetically. And then what? What you gonna extend Andy Dalton? Andy Dalton gone next year. Then what you gonna do? Andy Dalton, you want to extend? You want to pay Andy Dalton money? What's the end game? What's the end? What is the end game if you start Andy Dalton? I want to see in the chat for all those that say start Andy Dalton. What's the end game? I want to see it. What's the end game? Trade Andy. You're not trading Andy Dalton. He's on a contract year. You're not gonna trade him. Trade deadline. It's not gonna happen. He's on a contract year. It doesn't make sense. I understand, bro. I want to see wins too. I want to see wins too, just like everybody else. But you want to go at 0-17 though. You here's the thing. You want to see what you have in Bryce. You need to give Bryce every opportunity to fail. And at the end of this year, you're gonna know whether he's the guy or not. Yeah, you want to make a decision on, all right, Canales, I'm gonna cut ties or I'm gonna get my guy. But you're not gonna do it unless he has a full season under Canales, because last year doesn't matter. We as fans understand that. We as fans are frustrated with Bryce. I understand. I'm with y'all. I'm with you guys. I'm frustrated just like you all. But Canales, he has a job to do. He was brought in because guess what he said in his interview? I can get the best. I'm a QB whisperer. I can develop Bryce. You saw what I did with Gino. You saw what I did with Baker. I can get the best out of Bryce. So he not gonna bench him. I'm just speaking reality and facts. You can have your opinion. I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm frustrated with you. But he got this job because he said he could develop and has a track record of development. So and it don't matter what Canales say, because Tepper probably saying, hey, you got to fix Bryce, bro. Bro, what you mean? Do I know? Do you have? Bro, I'm paying for tickets. What you mean? I'm a PS. I'm dropping stacks to go watch these dudes. What you mean? Yeah, I know. Of course I know. I'm dropping stacks, bro. Of course I know. But what I'm telling you is, what I'm trying to tell you is, you're not gonna get the result that you want. And putting Andy Dalton is a band-aid, bro. That's a band-aid put on a daggone gunshot wound. It ain't gonna work. That's a band-aid on a gunshot wound, bro. You gotta really, in order to fix the issues, bro, you gonna have to let Bryce play it out. You gotta let Bryce play it out, bro. Because at the end of this year, you're gonna make a decision. Either he it or he ain't it. And then you can move on from there. The result is, if you really want Bryce out, you gotta let him play it out, bro. You gotta let him play it out. You have to. It's a tough pill to swallow, but that's reality. And he already told you. Canales already told you Bryce the guy. So you can sit up here and complain, but he already told you. Yes, you do. You do want the top pick. You do want the top pick, Ryan, because you want another quarterback. If you don't want Bryce, then who? If you don't want Bryce, then who, Ryan? Tell me, Ryan. You got the answers. You doing a lot of complaining, but you ain't giving no solutions. What's your solution, bro? I'm giving you reality, fam. Ryan, tell me what you want. Pause. If you don't want Bryce, then who? Put in Dalton to win a couple of games, put you in QB purgatory, and then what? Who you want? You saying a lot to say nothing. You ain't got no answers when I'm dropping reality. I'm dropping facts. I'm just dropping facts. Shout out to Knucklehead K. Knucklehead K been locked in since early this morning too on Christmas Charlotte Vibe Channel 2. Shout out to Knucklehead K, man. Appreciate you. Look who we got in the building. Look who we got. Dave, go ahead, bro. You got it. I've been crashing out.
Nah, dog, I ain't crashing out that long, man. Look, I'll put it to you this way. This is the best way to describe what we saw today. I helped my ex-wife move a dresser today to put it in perspective of how important I thought this game was. Now, I made it in time for the game to kick off, but maybe I shouldn't have. What the heck was that? What was that? What was that? And I know I was listening a little bit, and I was the whole discussion point about playing Dalton. Nah, dog, can't play Dalton, bro. Can't happen. Won't happen. Shouldn't happen.
It don't make no sense.
Can't do it.
It makes zero sense to play Andy Dalton.
Unless y'all want Bryce to come back next year.
Crazy. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Exactly.
Bro,
tell him why, Dave. Tell him why.
Because the thing is, you're gonna I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do with Canales. Like, y'all worried about Bryce. I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do about Canales.
Canales ain't going nowhere, bro. Canales ain't going nowhere. He gonna get it. Tepper's not gonna bail. Tepper learned his lesson. He's not gonna bail on Canales after 1 year. He's not gonna.
You sure?
I'm quite positive.
Okay. I mean, so you're telling me it doesn't matter what our record is, Canales will be here next year. He's gonna get the Hugh Jackson effect. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because what you tell him to do, Dave? Patience, right?
Oh, everybody complains. Listen, bro.
No, hold up. Let me finish. Everybody talks about patience. You can't complain about patience and then beg for him to fire Canales after week 2.
Oh, I'm not begging for him.
Everybody said that.
No, I'm not begging for Canales. It's about what he's going to do. Like, I don't think we cannot vote for Canales at this point.
He's not going to fire Canales, bro. Canales is going to be around for at least 2 years, hopefully 3. Canales, I think, is a good coach. It's not. The question is, does Canales have the dogs or people he needs to execute? And so these meetings, we heard about the meetings, right? And I think the meeting should be, hey, Canales, hey, listen, I know we looking awful. I know you trying out there hard. My question to you, Canales, is do you have the people you need? Is Bryce Young the quarterback you need? Because guess what, Dave? We sit up here and say this and we said this for every coach that we brought in here. Guess what's going to happen? They got to bring in their own QB. You cannot fire a coach unless they get to bring in their own guy.
So I got a question. Now that we're walking this trail, let's walk it a little further. Ready to walk a little further? This could have waited until Tuesday. So you're right.
No need to wait. Let's crack. We got 1,200 people watching.
Yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
We're crashing out right now. Go ahead, Dave.
So I would like to believe that part of the reason why Mr. Canales got this job was because he thought that Bryce Young would be the guy.
I said that too, Dave.
So if the decision's being made that Bryce Young's not going to be the guy and he looks like he regressed versus progress, then what? And I'm just playing devil's advocate. Why would you keep him around to let him groom his own guy if you've already seen? Now, if you already seen what's happened with Bryce, so why would you be willing to keep a head coach here after that? You can go off off of Geno and you can go off of Baker, and that's great. But those are veterans. So you haven't really shown that you've been able to prove to groom a young quarterback. So that's why I say what I say with regards to that. I think Canales should have time. Let me be clear. But if you got the job off the premise that you were going to make it work with Bryce, I don't know if you're going to get that same leash. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that's going to happen, bro. I think, and I agree with you because I brought that point up that Canales was probably brought in, which is why you're not going to see him bench Bryce Young.
He's not.
Either one point, either Dave is correct in saying that he was hired because he said he can fix Bryce, or if not, I think Canales owes it. Tepper's gonna owe it to Tepper to be all right. You might not have been able to fix Bryce, but either one, okay, maybe you do need a veteran, and we bring in a veteran quarterback, or we draft another quarterback that you can develop into something solid. And it won't be Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is how old is Andy? He getting up there, bro. It won't be Andy.
Dalton got drafted the same year as Cam, right?
Exactly, which
same
means he's up
Cam,
there.
Which is kind of wild, by the way. It's kind of wild you said to think about.
I saw Cam worked out for Miami, but
is that accurate? Because I heard that was false. I heard that was a fake one.
I don't. That was Shefty, right? Shefty.
No, that was a fake Shefty account.
Okay, it's fake Shefty. My bad.
Yeah, it was fake Schefter.
My bad. Fake news.
Yeah. That was fake Shefty. Even though the Dolphins would be foolish not to. The Dolphins should call Cam, but that's a whole different discussion. Because their quarterback situation is a mess right now. But yeah, so you can't bench Bryce at this point. You got to figure out what you got.
Yeah, either
figure out what you got.
Know. So let me ask you this, Dave. You still hanging in there with 3 years, or you after this year? You with me now?
I'm still gonna wait and see.
Welcome to the club, bro.
I'm all right, so if the club door is here, you've already reached the VIP state of the club. You've already gotten your bottles. You've already experienced the VIP cushion. I'm still waiting in line. I'm waiting in that long line that's all the way that's going around the building to go to the club. I ain't ready to enter the club quite yet. I'm not there yet. I need to see more. Well, Zach Wilson was a mistake, bro. Like, let's not. You compare apples and oranges. Zach Wilson was a mistake. I mean, Zach Wilson was a consistent number one. Matter of fact, dare I say that whole draft class, Trevor's decent, but he ain't what everybody thought he was going to be. I'll say that. Yeah, that's the other thing, man. Like, yeah, the club probably might be closed by the time I get in. But I think at that point, that means you're going to have to draft another quarterback. But we'll see what happens when it comes to the line in the club. Like, but you can't, like, it's hard to say it's over after 2 weeks. But I will say,
bro, there's no progress. Like, and again, we don't, the Panther Nation, the bar is low. We just want to see progress. And we ain't even at this point.
There's regression. Truth be told, there's regression. And by the way,
exactly.
By the way, here's another discussion that anybody want to talk about. Can we have a discussion about us hiring these offensive coaches that's had mediocre offenses? Can we have a discussion about that? Can we have a little bit of a discussion about that?
Go ahead.
Bottom 10 offense in the NFL. That's what he was last year with the Bucs. So I know folks want to. I'm back to this whole offensive coach versus defensive coach thing, man. Like, unless we getting like somebody from the Chiefs or the Lions, somebody with a potent offense, I kind of don't want to hear that anymore. I want the best guy.
I'm standing by the offensive guys. I stand by that. We just haven't got the right guy yet.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm not saying Canales is not the right guy. I'm not saying that.
No, it's too soon to say it. But
I don't know if Canales has the guys he needs to execute his offense fully. And maybe he did come in here and say he could fix Bryce, and that's not apparent. Bryce looks awful, bro. 84 yards passing is that's ridiculous. You talking about, bro, 3.2 yards is the average yards per pass. Bro, that is terrible, bro. That is terrible football. And on third downs, you're not throwing to the sticks, which tells me you're not trusting your guy.
We've only completed two. We've only completed 2 over 2 games.
It's awful. Awful. It's awful.
The
It's
offense
awful
this year
football.
looks worse than last year, guys. That's
It's
what I'm
awful,
concerned
bro. It's
about.
awful. Yeah, it's awful. It is awful. We have regressed, and don't somebody please don't ever tell me it can't get worse. Because as of right now, it's worse. It's worse. We are worse than we were last year. Period. We are worse.
Where's this win coming, bro? I'm
I don't
legitimately
see it,
concerned now.
bro. Let's go down. Let's go down the daggone schedule, bro. I don't see one anytime soon. I don't see one. Maybe Germany. That's it.
That's wild, bro.
That's
And the
it,
thing is, the
bro.
Giants might be
I'm gonna be
winless
completely
too.
honest. That might be the worst. We was talking about that at the daggone stadium today, talking about that there's gonna be so many tickets available to that game. Nobody gonna want to see that trash.
Oh, now Germany, they'll come to see that.
They'll never bring us back. They'll never bring the Panthers back to Germany after that game, bro. Bro, Dave, tell me where you think a win coming. We got the Raiders next week. You saw what they just did?
They lost to Baltimore, didn't they, or did they win?
I do not know.
I don't know. I knew it was tied, and then I had to leave.
They put up a daggone good fight. Let's see.
No, it was tied. I know they went to overtime, if I recall.
They won. They beat the Ravens.
Oh wow, they did.
Exactly.
They came back and they did that last second touchdown because I left when the score was tied.
They beat the Ravens.
Wow.
So Dave, we not
we ain't beating them
Raiders
next week.
And it's on the road, Vegas. I know a lot of people going to that game.
You going? Listen, man, just don't lose your shirt. While y'all in Vegas, don't lose your shirt.
I'm not going.
I'm talking about the chat cats and the folks watching. You out here going to go to Vegas for that game? Enjoy Vegas. Don't lose your shirt. Get one of these shirts. I got this from Vegas. Shout out Tecmo Bowl.
Bro. So Raiders L, Bengals L.
Well,
Bears
L.
Falcons L. Commanders.
Even though they did they win today?
I do not know.
Oh, they haven't played yet. I don't even know. I haven't checked.
No, they haven't played yet. They haven't played yet.
Okay.
Commanders, we might be able to get away with the Commanders, bro.
They just beat the Giants.
I know that this is Giants though, so we might be able to get away with that.
No, Shy. We're not doing this. Then what are we? No, it's just Giants.
Falcons play Monday night right now.
Yeah, okay. All right. I haven't checked the schedule about who's playing Monday night. I should know this before. I gotta do some more underdog fantasy drafts before the night is over. But not, bruh. What? Talking about is just the Giants. We're gonna be saying that in Germany. Just the Giants.
Bro, we are awful, bro. We are awful. We are a terrible team, and it's not gonna get better anytime soon, bro. I don't see it. The only W's I see on this roster, the Commanders, that's a potential. Potentially the Giants. That's it.
Potentially the Giants.
I see two potential W's. We're gonna go 0-6 in the division. We're not gonna beat anybody in the division. That's
the same. And while we're here,
we're not beating anybody in the division.
While we're here, I need to eat some crow. The Saints are much better than I thought they were.
They are really good.
Oh my God.
Good.
Yeah.
I talked about that before. Now I'll give us a little bit of grace for losing to the Saints the way we did, but we still aren't very good.
No, we're not good. Let me be clear.
Yeah, we're not good.
We're still bad, but the Saints aren't nearly as bad as I thought they were going to be this year. They look legit. They look good, really good. Derek Carr in particular. He scored on every single drive that he's played.
Christian says, how do I join Patreon? Patreon.com/Panther Nation PC.
Here, man. Join. I got a ticker for you.
There you go. Patreon.com/Panther Nation PC. Yes, awful, bro. Terrible brand of football. This is not Panther football. Y'all want me to spill a little bit of tea? Because I was talking to Jonathan Stewart today, as he was, up in the PSL spot, and it wasn't good. He was like, maybe we could turn it around, but this is bad football. This is not good,
man.
This is not good, bro. Not good. It's not good across the board, bro. It's bad. It's bad, man.
So somebody asked a question in the other Panthers chat that I'm in, so I'm gonna bring it up here. Well, somebody made a comment, but I'm gonna ask the question.
Which
are
chat
we talking?
Creators joint
Yeah. Are we talking Jimmy Clausen era type games at
could
this
be.
point? Bruh.
Yeah, we are, bro. Jimmy Clausen had probably better games than this.
Yeah.
Let me pull up Jimmy Clausen, bro.
Oh God.
Bro, I
And,
don't. Jimmy Clausen probably never had a game, an 84-yard throwing game, bro.
and you know what? They did play a game where they only had 100 yards total of offense. That did happen.
Let me look. Let me look.
I'm about to pull it up myself now because I'm curious. Let's see.
Jimmy Clausen, 1-9. Let's look at his totals. He had where's the yards? Oh, he did have a 59-yard. He only
He
had
had a
I don't know
72
if
yard.
that
He had a 72-yard game. He had a 47-yard game, a
he had a
59-yard game, a 61.
61. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Oh, he
he
had
had
some
some
bad
rough
games.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Bryce gonna have to be really bad to be Jimmy Clausen level. So we're not gonna call him Jimmy Clausen just yet. We gonna pull back on the
And we
Jimmy
saw
Clausen
things
talk.
last year, so that's not fair to him anyway, truth be told. Like last year, like he had his moments. He showed he's shown more potential last year than this year. I think the concern now is you got a new offense.
Hold on, Dave. Let me get this in here. Pause, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably saw. I probably saw. This is cap, but I'm gonna say it. It's cap. Just before I say it, just take it for what it's worth. I'm capping, but I want to say this. I saw more Winky jerseys in the stands than I saw Bryce Young. Now listen, it's cap, but I did see 2 Winky jerseys today. I saw 2 Winky jerseys today. Okay, I saw 2 Winky jerseys in Bank of America Stadium today. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
The legend, man. The legend, Chris Winky.
Let's look up Winky stats though. Hold on now.
I mean, there was one game where he only threw the ball 6 times. Remember that? We invented the Wildcat. For those who don't realize, we invented the Wildcat.
We did.
Like, Foxball at its finest. No, that was that. Yeah, that was Foxball. That was Foxball.
Let me see. Let me check out Chris Winky.
Now we out here looking at terrible quarterback stats. We got to be
season. His rookie. Let's see if he has some awful 223. I saw he has a 76-yard game. Yeah, he only had that he had 9 completions, 21 attempts for that was 12 for 34, 76 yards. That's the closest he is to Bryce. But his other games,
I remember back in 2006 against the Falcons, he had like 30 yards passing, but he only threw the ball 7 times, so can't be mad at that.
That wasn't his rookie season.
No, his rookie season, he had one 76-yard game. Other than that, it wasn't that bad.
Yes,
but folks got to remember that team was super young. Steve Smith was on that team. That team was very, very young.
All right, let's get to some of these super chats real quick because we missed a lot. Flay for show says we're in for a hell of a season. Might go completely defeated. We look that bad. I agree. We look awful, bro. We look bad, pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. A-Cash says your life is on the line. Who you taking to win the game to save your life? Bryce Young or Clausen?
I'm not right now. Don't ask this
ridiculous question.
Don't let me answer that question.
No, you have to.
Yeah, I'm taking Jimmy. I'm taking Jimmy C.
You're
taking
bugging,
Jimmy C,
bro. I'm taking Bryce. I'm taking Bryce. You're bugging.
I'll take it because at least he's got a sense of humor if I'm going to die. Bryce is out here. Bryce is out here calling for the Lord. Like
he did. That's the first time I ever heard him say that in a press conference.
Bro, when you out here doing press conferences like when you out here doing that, it's dark. It's dark. And it shouldn't be a situation where calling for the Lord means darkness, but it's dark when you out here calling for the Lord after week 2.
It's bad. It's bad, bro. It's bad. All right, here, real quick. We got this one already. I'm gonna keep going. Double O Kane says we need the NFL to step in and fix some of these games. Agreed. No, go ahead, Kay. While we crash out, hit that like button and subscribe. Join Patreon. Welcome to Therapy PNP Live. I appreciate that, Knucklehead K. Double O Kane says, "Is this a Cam curse or Wilkes curse?"
I think this is more Wilkes, bro. I think this is
Yeah,
more Wilkes.
it's some
I don't
curse
think it's Cam
we
curse.
living out. It's some kind of curse we living out for sure. Rare Gamer says Tepper hired Morgan to get the dogs and Canellis to fix Bryce. Canellis taught himself to Young, and Morgan gets a bit longer. Just how it is. I doubt it. Canellis, I don't think he taught himself to Bryce. I disagree. I think he could talk it. If he's a good talker, which I think he is, he can talk his way out of getting the quarterback he needs. Hey man, if you let me get the guy I want, I can develop him.
But how long will he
Whether it's a
get?
veteran,
Like that's the thing, right? So
it's
how long would
that's why I posed the question to you, Dave. It's not how long he gets, it's how long Young gets. That's the question. Because if I'm Canales, you have to make a decision at some point to cut ties with Bryce. Because your job is going to be on the line, and he's not going to hitch his wagon to Bryce to save his job.
He might not have a choice.
I think Bryce Young is, I think Canales is a good guy, but I don't think he's that good of a guy.
I mean, it goes back to what I was saying earlier, bro. He might not have a choice.
That's true. Depending on what was said at the negotiation table, he may not. He
might not have a choice, bro. That's the thing.
This super chat could be 100% accurate in that Canales was brought in to fix Bryce, and if he can't do it, he's out. That could be the truth. Mm-hmm. But again, guess what happens? We set back another year. Mm-hmm. Like firing Canales is not going to make us better quicker. That's the thing.
Do you see?
It's not going to.
Here's the question of the day: do you see a scenario if Bryce continues on this route that he will still be our quarterback in 2025?
No, he's not. He wouldn't. Bryce, they will cut ties with Bryce Young, or at least bring somebody else in. Bryce might still be around as a backup, but he will not be the guy. If he will get Rosened if this continues. This is unacceptable, bro. This is complete. Yeah. And I hope folks from the Panthers are watching this, because y'all be tuning in. I hope y'all are watching, bro. Your PSL owners are ready to turn in their PSL seats, not renew. It's about to be bad. It's about to go down.
It's even worse, right? Because they out here about to renovate this stadium. They're about to change up the seats. They're gonna have to change up how they handle PSLs as it is. Y'all gotta show. Y'all gotta have some type of a light of a winning product, like something. Now you can't just sit here and keep losing. With all the renovations the Panthers are trying to do, you got to win. They up the prices of the tickets.
Come on, dog. Tickets. Yo, you didn't include the Germany ticket, so my ears are to the streets. So I'm just telling you what I know. Yeah, I mean, I got PSL owners in my section, obviously, and they are not happy. But this super chat could, in fact, absolutely be correct. But I am of the conventional wisdom that if you are a head coach brought in, you are allowed to bring in a guy of your choosing that you hand select to get the season back on track. Until then, and again, Rare Gamer and Dave could be right that he hitched his wagon to Bryce and he could be done with Bryce and they could both go. But I just don't. That's not going to be a quick fix.
It's going to be pain regardless with which route we go ultimately, right? Unless Bryce legitimately turns this around fast, which could happen. Something might click, but
it could happen. It always could happen. It could happen, but I'm losing. I mean,
we got everybody else out here balling when they leave us. It could happen.
Facts.
Sam Darnold was out here throwing 97-yard touchdown passes.
Yeah,
and beat the 49ers today. By the way, I told y'all not to sleep on Minnesota for Darnold, man. They got too many pizzas. They got enough talent.
Well, you did say the Vikings were going to make the playoffs, so
yeah,
you did.
So they on track.
You did tell us that, Dave. I ain't gonna lie. Alvin says Andy in there to put Andy in there to prevent 0-17. Then BY can play. Nah, that ain't how it works.
Nah, dog.
Back to the old Andy Dalton versus Bryce Young discussion. Big D says buckle down and get some strong liquor. Yep.
My daughter's been working on Sundays, so I try not to drink anymore on Sundays. I know I got to go out and get her.
Kyle says in 18 career games, Bryce Young has had 2 games over 100 QBR. In 19 career games, Desmond Ridder has had 5. Wow.
God. You know how I feel about Desmond Ritter.
Wow.
Remember what I said about Desmond Ritter, man. So you can
Kyle with the crazy super chat.
You can go ahead and correlate. You can correlate my comments about my man Desmond last year. You can go ahead and correlate that. It's concerning, bro.
Kyle with the crazy. That is crazy, bro.
Bro,
We're gonna take your word on it, but that is crazy, bro.
I mean, I can pull it up.
Damn.
I can pull it up real
I'm
fast.
gonna take his word for it.
I believe
trust
him.
our listeners. Double O Kane says Mrs. Tepper is the true villain under the mask, a Scooby-Doo episode. That's funny. That's funny. A-Cat says, suit up, Shy. We need you under center. Cap. Well, I probably could do just as good as Bryce, the way it's looking.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sensei Johnny says, owners should stop picking our QBs anyway. Well, yeah.
Well, he owns the team. I mean, there's that. All right, I see QB rating.
It's bad, yo.
I ain't see QBR.
It's bad. All right. We got 1,300 people in here watching between X and YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button.
And while you're at it, man, go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP when you do. It really helps out the channel. Like and subscribes are free. Signing up for Underdog Fantasy account is free. And they're doing a deposit match up to 50% of what you put in. So if you put $500, you get $250 bonus. I utilize it and I end up winning some money. So so at this point, I'm literally playing with bonus money at this point because I've already made my money back. So go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP when you sign up for an account.
Shout out to Underdog Fantasy, man. Help us out. Y'all don't have any idea. Going to Underdog Fantasy and sign up is almost, if not better, than going and giving us a super chat. That's how valuable it is. Yeah, I mean, depending on how much you give for the super chat. So please go over to Underdog Fantasy, sign up. It helps us out tremendously. Y'all have
and make sure you use the code PNP. That way they know where you came from.
Yep. Thank you all. Thank you all for using that promo code and signing up if you haven't done so. All right, Dave. Okay. My man, shout out to Austin says, put the fries in the bag, Bryce. Don't forget the fries. Please don't forget the fries. All right, Dave. Where we go from here, man? Where do we go from here? Do we just sit back and be patient and wait? What do we do, man? The people want to know where do we go from here?
It's gonna be a long year, bro. I think that we're gonna be. I just want to see progress, man. That's all I want to see. I can't keep last week I was flying home. Seemed like it was a phenomenal decision. This week I was here and I watched the game, and I need to find flights to utilize on Sundays, or I need to do something else on Sundays. That this is going to be every week. And after what the Raiders just did to the Ravens, I'm concerned. I'm afraid. It's not good. But yeah,
not good. It's not good, man. It's awful, bro. We're playing a terrible brand of football. It's really hard to watch how bad we are. And listen, the refs didn't help us out, especially early in the game where you had that fumble, that play that should have been a fumble. I felt like that could have changed momentum in the game had they confirmed that fumble. They did not. Then they had, and y'all tell me what's good with the punt fair catch interference.
So I'll explain it. So basically what happened, you have to give the player space to catch a fair catch. The only time that it is not a penalty is if the player is getting if a player is getting blocked into him. If that was happening, then there wouldn't have been a penalty call. That was not happening, and that's why they called the penalty. It was the right call.
I about to say because I was in that mud tripping. I snapped.
Yeah. Nah. But if you go back and watch the tape,
I was watching. No, I watched it, but obviously I didn't see the replay. Obviously, I'm not watching the daggone, and this is the complete opposite side of the field that I'm on. So I saw it, but I didn't really see what the.
You gotta you could be in the player's face, but you can't be out here touching him like that. Not until especially when he calls fair catch. Once he calls fair catch, his games you can't really touch him unless he gets blocked into. That did not happen. That's why there was.
Well, ain't nobody touched him though. Who touched him?
The Panthers did.
They actually touched him. Okay, I ain't see.
You got to give him enough. You got to give him enough space to catch the ball.
I thought
The only time
but he did. He had space to catch it. He dropped it. Yes, he did, bro. He dropped it, bro. He had plenty of space to catch the ball. He just dropped it. Fam dropped the ball, bro. He touched it. He
they
went right through
touched,
his hands.
but the
And
Panthers
he
touched him. But
That's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
touch him. But my
Where
point
did
is
they touch him though, bro?
the
That's what I'm
legs.
asking.
The legs.
So the legs collided.
The legs collided.
I didn't
And that's
see
all
that.
you that's all you needed.
I
All
didn't
you
see
need is a
that.
graze. That's it. That's all you need. Unless he's being
All right.
blocked into. Now, if he's blocked into, then it's game set match. They're not going to throw the flag on that because the other team, the receiving team, was part of the reason why he got pushed into there. But that wasn't.
Shout out to Mangum Cole. He says, "You think 19 out of here around the trade deadline or anyone else? Yeah, I would try to trade everybody. Fire sale. If
it's go time now, guys.
Especially for Thielen, bro. Get Thielen out of here, bro. He's out here suffering. Let that man ride off into the sunset. This not like this. In words of the great Pat Coltrane.
Not like
this, bro. Let him go somewhere else. Don't let him sunset his career here in Carolina.
If he wants to win a championship, I think we should trade him to a contender, bro.
Let him go, bro. Yeah. Let's get like a 6th, 7th round picked out of it. Call it a day. Conditional at that. Just let him go, bro. Just let him go. Get him off the books. Call it a day. BG says, now y'all believe us when we said BY didn't throw the combine for a reason. He knew not to throw next to Stroud. 30% completion on deep balls at Alabama. Listen, everything that y'all saying about Bryce, y'all are right. Okay, listen, Bryce is not the guy as of right now. Y'all proven not to be the guy. I will go on the record. If you know, you know. And I hate to do this, bro. I really hate to be that guy. But y'all know I was a Stroud guy first. And I settled with Bryce once I knew he was going to be the guy. Okay. I want Bryce to succeed here. It's unlikely. Things are heading in the complete wrong direction. And it's unfortunate. But y'all know if you know, you know I was a CJ Stroud guy. But it is what it is. All right. Christian says, that is what I said earlier. Fire sale. Yeah, fire sale, bro. Get picks. We need picks to elevate the talent on this roster. Get younger. Get young in the draft. Draft these guys. Develop them, and then try to add a few free agents where we can. Right now, it's ugly. It's ugly. Pancake says, "Am I crazy, or was that definitely a fumble on the first? In the first, a fumble. Which play? I don't recall a fumble.
There was a questionable fumble, but I don't think.
You talking about the that was definitely a fumble when the receiver caught the pass and fumble, and then
yeah.
That was definitely a fumble. We got robbed on that play. That play we got robbed. Pancake absolutely was a fumble for sure. I don't care. I know
during the telecast.
Dave can be right about the punt return, but that fumble was that pass was not an incompletion. He turned upfield, and that was a fumble, bro. We got
the argument that they were saying during the game was he didn't have full possession before he made a football move. And when you look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, he did.
He caught the ball and turned upfield. That was a football move. That was a fumble. We got screwed, and that could have potentially changed the entire game because the next play after that call, they end up throwing that touchdown pass, which was a great throw by Herbert, by the way. And JC just got caught a little bit out of position. JC ended up making it up on the next.
He did.
Drive,
JC had a wild first quarter, bro.
He did. It was up and down. It was up and down for JC.
He had a wild first quarter because I was ready to get on his behind, and then he pulled that. He got that hell of an interception, phenomenal interception.
I still believe in JC, bro. I think that. And listen, everybody's gonna get a touchdown pass caught on them every now and then. It happens. Even the elite wide receiver, even Deion Sanders got daggone touchdowns caught on him, bro. No corner is safe down guys 100% of the time. It's not happening. That's just the way the game is built. That's the way the game and that's the way the game is refereed. Okay, it's not gonna happen. So JC's still a good cornerback. Y'all gotta chill out. And he was good in run support as well. So, but I do think we need to have a fire sale and get rid of some guys. Adam Thielen being one of them. And kudos and respect to Adam Thielen is just not it. It's just you can't be the worst team in the league and be daggone top 5 in salary cap. Like that ain't how it's supposed to work. if you're the worst team in the league, you're supposed to have a ton of cap. That's not how it's supposed to work, man. It's just I hate it here, bro.
Listen, man. Oh my God.
I
Oh,
hate it. I hate it here, man. Like it's no hope either. Like it's no quick wins. We look bad on offense. We look bad on defense in some aspects. It's bad when your coach goes on a press conference and goes out and says, "Yeah, that punt that the Hecker had inside the 5, that was a great play. Like that was one of the best plays of the day. Is having our
I
special
haven't
team."
watched the presser, and now
Bro,
you just convinced me not to.
yeah, that's one of the best. That's one of the things he highlighted. That's one of the things he highlighted for improvement, bro. That's if that's the case, you down bad, bro. I hate it here, man.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. I mean, I can't even say anything because it's just a mess. It's just a mess.
Nothing is working. They want to get their guys the football in space and then get be able to kind of maneuver their way to a first down. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening, bro. I hate it here, man. It's just I dread, like I didn't even get excited about today's game, bro. There was nothing to really get excited about. It's just it's awful. It's all awful across the board, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, man.
They ran for over 200 yards. Oh God.
Bro, my man Dobbins had
Dobbins.
another 100. He had another 131-yard day. Another one.
You
Another
know what?
one, bro.
I,
Khaled.
I didn't play enough I didn't play enough Dobbins in my daily drafts. You know who else I didn't play enough of?
Well, that's your
Kamara.
bad. You knew you
I
should
know
have
I played
played
him in
Dobbins
some.
today.
I played him
I
in
was about
more
to
than
say.
I played him in more than Kamara. I'm still mad about Kamara more than anything else. But I didn't get in enough Dobbins. And there was the guys that I did get, they kind of faltered. They didn't do what they needed to do. But it's okay. I'm doing okay. I can't complain too much. But Bengals out here beating them boys, man.
Being who?
The Chiefs. They're up 16-10, about to go into the half.
It's early.
Plenty of time, but
When you got Mahomes, I wish I could say this shit.
We can't bench him, man. We can't bench him.
They're not going to. You can go ahead and get that out your mind, bro. They are not going to bench Bryce. He's going to play the full season because they want to know. And if they do decide to bench Bryce, that's the signal that it's over for him here in Carolina.
Yep.
I'm telling you that right now. Once they decide to bench Bryce, it's over. That means there's no more development that can be done. It's a wrap. That's a wrap. So, could it happen? Yeah, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it, bro.
Yeah, it's a fascinating situation. But I should have played with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is beating the brakes off the Rams. Good God, 31-3. Yeesh. Kyler living his best life. Kyler's still throwing it. Why? But yeah, man, I don't. How many wins does Canales need to make to make sure he keeps his job?
That's
All
low. He ain't got to win. He ain't got to win none, and he'll be back.
That's wild to think, bro. Hold on, let me see something. Because we got to catch up on these super chats real fast. I didn't miss nobody. Let me see. Am I crazy? 454. Let me get down to the bottom. Am I crazy? Where's that at? Okay, all right. We got to catch up.
Just start from the bottom.
Yeah, shout out to Knucklehead K for the super chat. Hope that fire sale includes Tepper. Bruh, he's the owner. There's no fire sale for the owner. All right, I hate it here. I want to go. I want to go home. Shout out to the Karate Kid. I don't want this to happen, but what if Bryce is injured? Do we be patient or draft a QB in the draft at this point? If Bryce gets hurt, that means he's getting another year. But I don't wish injuries on anybody.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah. If
injured.
he gets injured, he'll be back next year.
Yeah, he's getting another year. So you guys out here trying to wish injuries and stuff, that ain't the move either. Play for show. Do you guys think we should trade Deontay to get some picks? And if not, do you think he would want to come back here with the way we look right now? He's not coming back here, and I don't know where his trade value is at this point.
I do think Deontay Cook. I think he chasing the bag. I think if we throw the right number at him, he'll come back. But I don't know if the Panthers are going to be in position to pay him what he's going to be looking to demand in the open market. He could get more, but right now, if I'm
What
him,
if the
if
price
I'm
goes down? I
hold
don't
on,
know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. My thing with him is I don't know that he's going to have enough tape to demand the price that he wants. But the Panthers are going to know his value, right? So the Panthers are going to basically set the market. And if somebody decides to match that, then cool. I don't see him getting a huge deal. Like, bro, he's getting a lot of targets, but obviously with the way the offense is, bro, like there's not a lot of opportunity. You know what I mean? So like, let me look at his complete stat line so far. Like, yeah, he's got. I mean, that is, bro. Is that the season stats?
He hasn't been getting that many targets either.
No, he had. Yes, he had. He been getting targets. He's been getting targets, bro. He has been getting targets. Hold on 1 second. He's gotten 12 targets over 2 games. He's been getting targets.
6 a
He's been
game, but
getting
for
targets.
a number one wide receiver, that's not that high.
Yeah, it's not, but that's just the way our
No, I
offense.
know. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
that's
like,
just the way. That's bad.
no,
Like
I
it is.
get.
I agree with you. It's bad.
No, I
I
mean,
agree
like,
with you
there's
that it's
wide
bad.
receiver ones gets 12 targets in a game. He got
I
them in
agree with you.
2.
I agree
And
with
we
you.
and ain't
But
and by the way, it ain't like we ain't been ahead or something. We have every
that's
reason to throw the ball right now.
yeah. But even with today, we were still running the football late. It's like we not throwing the football like that. We threw it 20 times a day. Like it wasn't. It was 18, I believe, to be specific. It wasn't a lot. So there's not a lot of opportunities to go around. So he's still getting a lot of targets. And he is not going to demand. He's not going to touch anywhere near what I thought he was going to do this year. It's not a good season for anybody, but it's bad. It's just bad. It's just bad, man. It's bad.
All
My
right.
man had 50. My bad. Go ahead, Dave.
Branson Dwyer, thanks for super chat. Put Dalton in, we wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, but
That's not
Dalton's
the
a free
point.
agent next year. That's not the point, guys.
Yeah, it's not about being better or worse. We know if we had Dalton in right now, we would be better. Nobody's arguing that. That's not the point. There's other layers at play that you need to factor in. But I agree with you. Putting Dalton in would make us better. But that's not what y'all want anyway, because y'all don't want Dalton. Y'all don't want Dalton be the long-term starter, and y'all don't want Bryce being the long-term starter. So what's going to get you to your long-term starter quicker? That's what you need to be considering.
Helen Keller's dog. So which QB we taking next draft? Whichever one we want if we were trying to get a quarterback.
Basically, I see them. I could see potentially them trading back and trying to acquire more picks. Again, we got to get more draft capital. That's the only way to build this team up. It's through the draft. You got to get better through the draft, bro. So
I heard
there's
you
no
say you thought
quarterback.
that you said you called the quarterbacks mid earlier. I should
They
try
are.
to.
They're not. They're not. Dave, let's keep it a buck on the draft classes on the QB draft classes. Usually by this point, you know who the number one guy is going to be. Even before a snap is played, there's enough hype around the guy that you know he's going to be that number one quarterback going into the season. Caleb Williams, even Bryce Young was that guy. He was that dude going into the season. Trevor Lawrence. These guys are crowned before the season starts. There's no guy out there that's been crowned. Nobody. Nobody is that consensus guy. They're gonna have to battle and have amazing, elite off seasons to be picked as the number one guy. And I just don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't. There isn't a guy that separated themselves in my eyes just yet.
No, I was just wondering because that was a fascinating comment you made. I heard when I was on my way back
It
to the
ain't. It's
house.
the truth. It's the truth. You could make an argument for anybody, but These guys get crowned
I'm
early, bro.
wondering if there's going to be a QB taking number 1 overall anyway, unless it's us.
It might not.
The way things are looking, it might end up being Travis Hunter being number 1 overall.
And I can see.
You know what? All right. Next,
keep going.
Bryce is about to replace Ryan Leaf as the biggest bust drafted at number 1. Unfortunately, you have to see this train wreck though. Stefan Seller, appreciate the super chat. I mean, who's worse, him or Jamarcus?
Bro, no. What? It's not just about the bust. It's about what happened.
You gotta go through
become the bust. What? It's all the other factors. The trade up, who we let go, who we acquire. It's all that. All that factors into the bust aspect. And I think because of that, Stefan could be absolutely right, depending on how it goes.
Branson Dwyer, thanks for the super chat. To keep playing him as BS. No, it's not.
It's not, bro. It's BS, yes, to see the L's. I agree with you. It is BS to watch this every week. But to get y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what it takes to get what you want.
Yeah. I just hope that you guys want to see him benched is solely based on performance. As it should be, right? I mean, he doesn't look good.
He looks trash.
See. Yeah, he looks terrible. Does not look good at all. And yeah, I'm gonna hit the next comment in the super chat in a minute. Blue Sam and Baker looking Blue Sam and Baker looking elite. Adam Thielen on the side. Yeah, well. Yeah, I heard that there was some things going on the sideline, but supposedly Thielen apologized to Bryce about that.
Cook these dudes. That's what needs to happen. Get frustrated. Blow up on somebody. That's what I want to see. That means y'all care. That's what I want to see. They don't care like we care. Blow up on somebody, bro. Cut somebody out. Throw a helmet. That's what we want to see.
Again, thanks for shooting at Branson. You're right. You changed my mindset. Yeah. There's no point of setting them at this point. There's no point. And never forget, you had to play Carlson to get Cam Newton.
Exactly. Bingo. There is no Cam Newton
without
Jimmy Carlson sitting. Go what? 2 and whatever we went.
2-14.
That's how it works. It's unfortunate, and we got to just suffer through it. But that's the state. That's the state of what we're in right now.
And Bryce had to learn 3 different offenses. People forget about that piece, but you know. I mean, every draft doesn't have a Cam Newton. Most don't. And I think we as a fan base has to understand that aspect, that most drafts don't have a Cam Newton. They don't. So what do you do to alleviate that? You put pieces around the quarterback that you end up having and then see if they can execute. And if they can't, then you got to make a decision and move on potentially. And so when we're out here trying to find the next Cam Newton, that's not fair to the next quarterback that shows up. Point blank, period.
Yeah, I just watched Adam Thielen. He was pissed.
I'll be too.
He took his helmet off on the side. He was pissed, bro.
I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, he had the Kirk Cousins experience, but at the same time, you still was more better.
But see, this is what, again. Let me show y'all let me show y'all just in case y'all what I'm looking at, just in case nobody else didn't see it. Hold on. I like that shit. I like it. Here we go. He's wide open. He is wide open, bro. Pissed. I like that shit. Hold on. Let me stop and share his thoughts about it. There's a post-game joint too. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
He's a great player. This is not a Bryce Young. Now, change is
Y'all can hear that?
we got to change.
We can hear it, but we got all the craziness in the street. But it is
Yeah,
what
I
it is.
don't know.
Totally out of my
I
control.
missed.
That's above my pay
shared the wrong
grade.
thing, but it's all good.
Like I said, I love Bryce to death, man. He works his butt off. He's a great player. This is not a Bryce Young issue. This is a offensive team issue. We are all in this together. I know football is, that's why I love this game with everything I have, because it is the greatest team game, because it's not about an individual. It's not basketball where you can have one or two good players and have success. In this league, in this game, you have to have 11 guys on the same page to have individual success. So there is no individual on this offense that is to blame. It's a collective thing, and I'm excited about where we can
It
go.
sounds nice.
But we need to figure out a way to have urgency to get that done.
That's the second time he said that.
We got to change.
He said that before.
Now the other stuff, that's
urgency.
totally out of my control. That's above my pay grade.
Hold on. He's talked about that, bro. Yeah, I know I'm showing the wrong screen. I just wanted y'all to hear it. It's all good. But yeah, Adam Thielen talking about urgency, bro. Urgency is not a Bryce Young issue. It is. But he, it's just what it is. It's what he's saying. It's a team issue. It's all good, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. Don't know what the answer. I don't got the answer, Sway. We're not gonna win. We're not gonna win, but maybe 1 or 2 games. We got to have a massive swing here, and I don't see it happening anytime soon. And
When's the bye week?
We might have to march. We might have to march, Dave.
Nah, ain't no point in marching. Why risk getting sued? Because there's a lot of angry people out there, man.
You're not gonna get sued, bro.
No, but on a serious note, when's our bye week?
Let me see.
Because that's probably when things are gonna happen.
Week 11.
Oh God. Oh yeah, right after the Germany game, right?
And we'll be probably
hopefully 1-9.
Probably 1-9, maybe at best 2-10 or 2 and whatever the math is on 2 and what's the math on that, Dave?
No, 10. If our bye week 11, if it's bye week 11, we play 10 games. So 1-9, 2-8.
Yeah, 2-8. It's gonna be awful, bro.
You see 2 wins. I'm impressed. Must be the Commanders and the.
I'm just saying. I'm talking hypotheticals, bro. Just talking hypotheticals.
Yeah, Bozeman probably was laughing on that sideline, huh?
Look at this. Look at this right here, Dave. Look at this. I need y'all to lose out. We need a high 2nd round pick. LOL, bear down.
Oh, that is right. We do owe him a 2nd round pick, don't we? We done gave the Bears all these picks, man.
We still got a 2nd round pick though.
We got one, but it ain't gonna be ours. Like the Bears depend on us losing 1 year, and they're gonna depend on us losing again.
I did not hear what Bozeman said. What did Bozeman say? What did they say? What did all those guys say? Because I didn't see that. I did not see what they said. Salute to them though. The Chargers didn't look that great either. Let's keep it a buck.
They look great enough to beat our behind.
Well, we trash.
I mean, they're not gonna win a division, but I need the Chiefs to pick up this offense, though, man. They've been looking kind of atrocious over here. Yeah, man. Let's shut this thing down, man. We got a whole. We're gonna do a whole show on Tuesday.
I want to see what Hurst and them said.
I mean, Bozeman.
Bozeman, whoever. What did all they say? What did all they say? Y'all seen? They said something.
Let me see. Let me look it up.
So what they say? Man, y'all making me look it up. Like, what did they say? Answer the question.
Yeah, I don't know what he said. I can't find nothing. Oh, he said it was one-sided. Of course, we know that. I saw it. I mean, what you expect them to say?
Yeah, he said it was one. So he said Mike K said walked in the Chargers locker room. Bradley Bozeman was smiling from ear to ear. I asked him about today's dominance at the line of scrimmage. He said the score didn't even reflect how one-sided the matchup actually felt against the Panthers. Complete utter disrespect.
I mean, is he lying?
He's not, but
Look, man. See, I got to be quiet. I know too much. So
we
Tuesday.
All right. With that said, I got to get some food. Let's shut this thing down. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell in the comments. Everybody that's gonna break this thing down. Salute to y'all that are film gurus. Good luck. Enjoy it.
Ain't much to break down, really.
I was
But
about to say I wouldn't waste my time personally, but that's on y'all. It's y'all time, not mine. But salute to y'all. I don't even know why I waste my time going to the game. To be honest with you,
I'm telling you, man.
Doing this post game. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm 1 week away from being full red zone. I'm 1 week away, bro.
I'm 1 week away from not picking up this mic anymore, Dave. I got to be honest with you.
No, we're not doing that.
It's getting exhausting, bro. It's getting really exhausting.
That's what they want. Maybe that was his plan all along, to be so mediocre to get these podcasters out the paint.
Yeah. But anyway, man, with that said, like, subscribe, notification bell, get in the comments. We will holler at y'all on Tuesday. It is what it is. Keep pounding. We love y'all. Hang in there. Hopefully one day we'll get this thing turned around. But until then, we out. Peace.